Coronation Street's Millie sets her sights on Todd with calculated schemes. In upcoming Coronation Street episodes, young Millie is poised to stir up fresh drama as she begins manipulating Todd Grimshaw, her father Theo's partner, in an increasingly cunning manner. Millie's arrival has already turned Theo and Todd's rocky relationship further on its head. Earlier this month, she unexpectedly showed up at the Grimshaw residence with a shocking revelation. She's pregnant. The bombshell not only sent shockwaves through the household, but also deepened the rift between Theo and Todd, as Theo's focus began shifting entirely to his daughter's needs. Tensions escalated during a recent night out when Todd, clearly frustrated, switched Theo's phone to airplane mode. As a result, Theo missed an urgent call from Danielle, Millie's mother, informing him that his expectant daughter had been rushed to the hospital. To complicate matters further, Millie confessed to Theo that she's unhappy living with her mum. Concerned for her well-being, Theo encouraged her to stay a while longer at number 11. But what appears to be a gesture of support may soon become the catalyst for chaos. Meanwhile, Todd has found companionship elsewhere, striking up an easy rapport with newly single James Bailey. After an argument with Theo, Todd bumped into James at the Rover's return, and the two shared drinks and undeniable chemistry. Fans immediately took notice, with social media lighting up with suggestions that Todd might be better suited to James than his current flame. Later this month, Theo begins to sense the growing connection between Todd and James, especially after James mentions he's now working as a personal trainer. Fueled by jealousy, Theo's insecurities come to the surface. Seizing the opportunity, Millie concocts a scheme. In a seemingly sweet gesture, she informs Todd that she's booked him a training session with James as a peace offering for her earlier disruptive behavior. But behind the kind act lies a hidden motive: Millie's attempt to stir more trouble between the adults in her life. Is Todd savvy enough to recognize he's being used as a pawn in Millie's game? Things reach a boiling point later in the week when Todd catches Millie secretly drinking from a can of lager. Alarmed and furious that she's consuming alcohol while pregnant, he confronts her. Millie, in a panic, pleads with Todd not to tell her father. Now burdened with a moral dilemma, Todd must decide whether to stay silent or expose the truth. As manipulations unravel and loyalties are tested, viewers can expect a turbulent ride, one that could change the dynamics between Millie, Theo, Todd, and James forever. Coronation Street's Samia Longchamban admits her character drives her mad as crew show visible frustration on set. Longtime Coronation Street favorite Samia Longchamban has confessed she often finds her on-screen alter ego Maria Windass more exasperating than endearing, and it turns out she's not the only one. Even members of the show's crew have started showing signs of frustration with Maria's recent behavior. Samia, who recently celebrated an impressive 25 years portraying Maria, formerly Sutherland and Connor on the iconic ITV soap, opened up about her love-hate relationship with the character during a candid interview with Inside Soap magazine. Maria's current storyline has been anything but smooth. In recent episodes, she's been arrested for actual bodily harm, ABH, after a heated confrontation with newcomer Lou Michaelis spiraled out of control. The incident has also taken a serious toll on her marriage to Gary Windass, leaving their future uncertain. Tensions between Maria and Lou had been brewing for weeks, mostly sparked by lingering distrust and the shadow cast by Lou's late husband Mick. Matters came to a head during a get-together at number 8 Coronation Street, hosted by David and Shona Platt to celebrate the refurbishment of their fire-damaged home. Maria, already on edge, was displeased to see Lou among the guests. Despite Shona's plea to give her colleague the benefit of the doubt, Maria remained suspicious. Things took a dramatic turn when Maria thought she'd caught Lou red-handed, stealing money meant to be deposited at the bank from Audrey's salon. Acting on instinct, Maria confronted her, and chaos ensued. Viewers watched as the two women clashed in a heated scuffle. Moments later, a loud crash was heard from the other room, prompting concerned neighbors to rush in and find Lou sprawled on the floor, bleeding from a gash after falling onto David's new coffee table. Although Maria denied pushing Lou, the damage was done. Shona soon discovered the money was safe in her own bag, meaning Lou hadn't attempted theft at all. Gary, ever the peacemaker, escorted Lou to the hospital where she received stitches. But the fallout didn't end there. In the following days, Maria was visited by police officers who took her in for questioning over the incident. Simultaneously, her relationship with Gary began to unravel. She grew suspicious of his growing support for Lou, and in a moment of desperation, accused him of having an affair, especially after she witnessed Lou attempting to kiss him. To make matters worse, Lou managed to further manipulate the situation by sending herself a flirtatious message from Gary's phone reading, "I want you. When can I see you again?" Maria, devastated and full of doubt, was left questioning everything. Reflecting on her character's rocky path, Samia shared a behind-the-scenes moment that highlights just how divisive Maria has become, even among the production team. "She frustrates me all the time," Samia admitted, "and the crew. We were filming a scene with Maria and Gary the other day, and I caught one of the cameramen shaking his head in disbelief." She continued, "After the take, he actually told me, 'Maria is driving me mad. I wish she'd just stop nagging Gary.' But then, funnily enough, a few scenes later when the story progressed, that same crew member completely changed his mind and said, 'I'm totally on Maria's side now.'" When asked whether she'd ever considered leaving the Cobbles behind, Samia responded with refreshing honesty. "I'd be lying if I said I hadn't. Before I had my kids, there were definitely moments where I thought about moving on, maybe trying new roles or traveling for a while. But at the end of the day, I absolutely love working on Corrie. It's a real honor to live and grow alongside a character for this long. Maria's story has evolved so much, and it's a privilege to be a part of it." Fans can continue following Maria's dramatic journey on Coronation Street, airing Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and available to stream on ITVX. That wraps up today's video. Thank you so much for watching and spending your time here. If you found it helpful or entertaining, feel free to give it a like. It really supports the channel and helps more people find this content. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss a future upload. Have thoughts, questions, or something to share? I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let's chat. And if you're in the mood for more, check out the other videos on the channel. I've got plenty more content waiting for you. Thanks again for tuning in. Take care of yourself, and I'll catch you in the next one. Don't forget to hit like, drop a comment, share with your friends, and subscribe. Stay happy and take care.